everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot, INC. This is going to be your new moon reading that's coming up on October the 24th. Okay, so that's going to be Monday. But today is October the 23rd. I hope everybody is well. Make sure you check out the previous reading. I did an all signs reading a couple of days ago. I also did a reading yesterday. And yeah, all right. So when you watch the all sign readings, everybody, make sure you're watching your sun sign, but mostly your ascendant, your moon, your Jupiter, Venus, and your Mars. Okay, Mars is going to be your energy. Moon is going to be the emotions and feelings that you're having and or regarding the other person or the situation itself. Venus is going to be if you're looking for love and partnership, things when it comes to love relationships, also platonic relationships, okay? You know, how you're getting along with somebody. And I said Mars is your action, okay? So the action behind something. So not just about watching an all signs reading, it's about watching a reading regarding those individual energies. Mars is action, Venus is love, Jupiter is your change, okay? Saturn, of course, is your lessons. Who else? Your moon is your feelings and emotions, okay? So those are the most very important readings or information to get information up under, right? Yep, Taurus. All right, Vedic Sidereal, and that's what I do in practice on this channel, not Western. So how I name my cards and zodiac signs and all that stuff, right, is going to be different than probably what you're used to. So Mars is retrograde in Taurus. I know it's supposed to be going back and forth in between Taurus and Gemini. And yeah, so right now as a collective, and remember that this is a collective energy. It's not a personal, okay? So get the information that you need. Use it with your own intuition. So this is advice and suggestion, all right? So as a collective, we've been having a hard time with our money savings, okay? Family, home issues, and kind of back and forth when it comes to emotional security about people, a situation, or your love life. Remember that second house of Taurus is how people see you. People don't see you from your sun sign. I know you want people to see you as the Aries that you are, but they're not. Okay? Your first house is who you are as your personality, your appearance, your body, your persona, all of that. That's who you are as a sun sign. But people don't see you or look at you as, I'm just using Aries as an example. Okay, they see you from your second house. So it's very important that you learn or get your chart and find out what your rising or your ascendant sign is. Okay, so for a lot of you, people are seeing you or looking at you as a Taurus. Could be very homebody. You have a lot of interests or very strict when it comes to your family and your home and your values. People can see maybe that you eat a lot or you don't eat or you don't eat enough. Okay, that's Taurus second house. People can also maybe see that you speak your mind or you really don't speak your mind enough, because second house of Taurus is also your speech. People may look at you like you don't have a lot or you got too much. You could come across as a hoarder. Emotional security, of course, there's going to be different for everybody. But right now, the challenge for everybody is us maintaining our resources right now. All right. However, that comes to your job, career, you got a job, you don't have a job, you're in transition from one to a next. Second house is home. So it also could be about your stability of your home. Are you wanting to stay where you're at, or are you thinking about moving? But we're really trying to keep in balance the practicality of our second house. Now, everything that we're doing right now, we're ready to see the productivity of all of the effort and all of the work and service that we are putting behind keeping our family together, speaking our mind, keeping our home intact, bills intact, money savings department, right? So a lot of us also right now could be looking at the cost of things. You could be cutting back on your money. You could be also couponing. Maybe some of you do that as a hustle or a side job or as an entrepreneurial objective. It also could be that, you're really watching the cost of stuff. Now, if you're not, this can be the energy due to the new moon that this is something that you're about to or have to pay more closer attention to. Bottom of the deck. Wow. I said Aries and there it go. Yep. So a lot of us, our money was probably very good at a certain point of time, and then it started slowing up. It started changing. We really had to pay attention to cost cutting or watching our money, watching our pennies. Now, let's go ahead and get your reading. This is not going to be very long. All right. So, trying to see what deck I want to use for you all. Hold on. All right. I feel that also you may need to use a more direct way of handling your money. A lot of people like to do auto draft and stuff like that from your account. Maybe you may need to change that right now and pay stuff directly. Okay, so it can be also some issues, or you may get some issues with your account about overdrafting. Make sure you're really balancing your checkbook if you still keep one of those, or just keeping an eye on what is overdrafting out of your account. Okay, and that's what I keep seeing and hearing. So make sure you're looking over your checking and your savings. Make sure some of you, yeah, see there, watch. Just watch the cost of everything for right now. I feel that we need to be a more direct hands-on when it comes to paying our bills. Don't allow everybody just to have access to your account. I know it's a lot more easier for you just to put it on auto draft, and they say, okay, you're gonna save $3 or $4 because you have it automatically coming out of your checking account. That's good and fine, but just for major things, okay, like your car insurance, you may want to keep that on auto draft. Your renter's insurance, if it's not bundled, right? Some of you also can maybe start to look at some things and see if you can get a discount by bundling some things. Not sponsored by anybody. Okay. Also, making sure that you are going in, if you can, to make cash deposits, or if you're instead of taking a picture of a check or a money order and all that stuff and letting it upload like that into your account, if you can make some time, go in and make the deposits yourself. Okay, because it still also can be computer error and human error. Okay, I'm really seeing this watch card as we need to pay attention to second house of Taurus. Again, that's your money, your savings, what you own, things going on in your home. Also watch your valuables. If you want to get some type of small safe or things like that. If you're thinking about opening up a safety deposit box. Okay, it also is a very good time to watch what you're eating and how much you're eating right now, especially around this new moon of manifestation and also eclipse on October the 25th. I feel that, money is energy, right? So if we're having a lot of problems or situations with our money, It will fluctuate with our feelings and emotions, so just keep that in mind. Of course, we go up and down in our finances, so your finances may be affecting your emotional security right now. But if you're down, you're always gonna come up. Okay, and if you're up, yeah, a lot of times you go down too. So it's very important that you just watch also your surroundings, is what I hear. I also see and hear that some of you may need to watch somebody who is maybe coming towards you around or after this eclipse, that they want to come more honestly towards you, and to establish or show their strength and the desire that they have regarding you. Okay, I feel that this person also may have more energy to meet the challenge of dealing with your situation between the both of you. And it's just seemed like you just watch, okay? Don't expect too much. Just watch their feelings, watch their actions. Also listen to people values, how they feel about family and home, and just pay attention to also like watching the things that they do, their vices, what they eat, how much they eat. Okay, I don't know what that is talking about, but what's that? Valor. See, that's what I'm saying about meeting or having the challenge to come across more upfront, more dignified, a more sense of high security about their actions. Okay. So yes, also being more courageous. That's that willpower. That's the courage. Also, be courageous in the things that you say and do right now. Especially when it comes to the way that you're living, the way that you're spending money, the way that you may start to save money. Okay. So watch for a miracle. Coincidences are divinely inspired moments designed to remind you that a higher power is guiding your life. Okay. So just watch your money and your savings and things. And also the way that people will start to come towards you, wanting you to see them in a better or higher honor. Okay, because I feel like whoever you may have been dealing with, regardless of what type of situation it was, they wasn't showing the best side of them. Okay, so somebody is coming back towards you to change your perception and your perspective of them. Okay. Earth magic. Whether you believe in earth fairies or not, that's not the point right now. Okay. But it is keep saying about watch for a miracle. So, miracle is also tied to faith and belief. I feel that your spirit guides, your ancestors, however you want to say it, is with you and walking with you right now. Something that you thought was not obtainable, or something that was, something that y'all will see, celebration at the top. Something that you thought was not going to maybe happen or turn out very favorable for you. It will be a sense of celebration. Okay, so some of you also may have a birthday or some type of party or event that you may be invited to. Now, this reading don't necessarily have to happen the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, y'all know with my readings, if it come out, it come out, and it's coming out for a reason. So this can be around the next holiday. I don't know if you want to consider that Halloween, Thanksgiving. It don't matter if you don't participate or believe in those holidays, but I have to use that as a reference. Okay, Christmas, New Year's could also be around your birthday, or a person that you know or dealing with around their birthday, an anniversary, a wedding, a baby shower. Also, unfortunately, can be a homegoing celebration. Okay, so could be a family that don't really have the money to for burial cost or something like that, and somebody may be able to come through as assistance it can be all type of things. Okay. Earth magic also is people who are destined, okay, as part of their journey to be like a earth angel. Okay. So we have some that is in this reality, and some in this dimension, and some that is not of this dimension. Okay. So the fairies or the earth magic is regarding the some humans, right, that still like to help people. Okay. Can be with money, donations. Wow, tsunami. Let's pay attention to any type of weather in your city, country, or state. It could also be a tsunami or another hurricane that is brewing up right now. So let's pay attention to our weather. And you also see, thank you, angels, okay? You see the moon there? Not only the eclipse that we're having, but also the new moon. So this new moon, the day before an eclipse, is going to break this fog, this veil of what you may have been not paying attention to, and now you need to watch. So if you haven't been paying attention to your money and your savings, this eclipse may be changing that. Okay. Either for the worse or the better. It's just going to depend on your personal situation. But I feel that you're going to have the willpower to get through this. I feel that this eclipse plus the new moon the day before is really going to dissipate this fog that is around, or what is seeming to you like bad luck, or your money is just not getting, back the way it was. It also could be, look at there, the Magician and Jupiter. Now, Jupiter also retrograde in Pisces, right, is going direct November the 23rd. So keep this reading in mind all the way up until another 30 days. Okay, up until the end of November. Just continue to watch. Do what you can. Be more hands-on. But you are about to have a wake-up call. Okay, to establish and to exude willpower and courage, more honesty with people that you know, your family, your loved ones, somebody maybe you're in a relationship with. And also could be somebody that's coming towards you that has been watching you. I don't want to make that sound scary, but they've been paying attention to you. Maybe the times that y'all talked on the phone, the several times that y'all met up, and now they're about to come forward towards you with valor. Okay, to show and exude, like I say, more honesty, strength, courage, willpower. It's time, or somebody is time to make a conscious decision, and they're praying or hoping that the earth magic will kind of back them up with it. Okay, so somebody is having a wake-up call. All right. Woo, what I tell you, the moon, the moon, the moon. Okay. Could be a Cancer, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Could be a Pisces. There go to Capricorn. Like I said, Saturn went direct yesterday, but we want to give Saturn a couple of days to get back into its natural groove and its natural home of Aquarius. So things that has been kind of holding you back or at a standstill, you really been having to go over things, more and more and more, trying to really plan, trying to really come up with a strategy, and things just have been going chaos. Things are about to, the fog, the veil is about to dissipate for you. Okay. Yep, they go the Justice card, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Now, the reading I did, I believe, yesterday, the first card was the Page of Swords. Okay, so make sure you take a look at that from yesterday. That was your first card out. Okay, so remember that the moon, thank you, angels, the moon is also reflected, or can be reflected, as your line of credit. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people know that, but the moon is a reflection of your line of credit. That's why I kept saying Taurus second house, your money, your checking, your savings. I feel that you need to use more cash right now. Okay. Stop using your line of credit, or some of you may have to use your line of credit very soon to apply for some type of big ticket item, which is to apply for a mortgage at a bank, or refinancing your mortgage. Some of you could be wanting to open up a new line of credit to get a credit card from your bank or from some type of company. But make sure you're reading all the fine print right here. Devil card next to the Justice, next to the Moon card here, your line of credit, King of Pentacles. Okay, make sure that you're looking over your credit score. Make sure that it's a great time now at the beginning of the year or the end of the year to check your credit report. Okay, some of you can get some inquiries or things like that off your credit, and then maybe you'll have a better credit score right now to apply for a new line of credit. Now, this also could be applying for an apartment, or somebody, it can also be doing a credit background check on you, especially if you're applying for a new job. Okay. Now the Devil card, I don't really see anything right here that is obsessive unless you're really shopping a lot. Okay. That also can be these three cards right here. Maybe you got some type of bonus or a pay raise or something like that. Okay, let's just try and cut down, especially with this eclipse. You don't want to go into an eclipse with a huge charge on your credit card or debit card or whatever the case may be. Okay, you don't want to start out in eclipse applying for a line of credit, because you're going to quickly go into debt, especially with the Justice card here. Now, remember I said about balancing your check-in savings and all that. You see the scales? Okay, not very good next to the Devil card. Some of you, you have some overdrafts, or you will finna occur an overdraft in your account. Okay. Now, the moon also is your mother for people who mom is still here. Your mom is looking for a new partner. She's ready to partner up or to remarry, or she could be dating somebody who is approaching her as a King of Pentacles. This person could or is very stable, but they also got some secrets or things that they have done that they could not be fully telling your mom, because remember that the moon also can be illusions. It's your intuition. It's things that are shady. It's tied to your feelings and your emotions. And the moon is unpredictable. So if all of that is the moon card right next to the King of Pentacles, next to the Devil, some of you, it's a fog or a veil that's over your feelings and emotions right now, tied to either your moon cycle is about to come on or is about to go off. Okay. And also, the moon being unpredictable or tied to your emotions also can be that you're not seeing your line of credit or your money, or how you need to save more of your money or look better at the cost of stuff when it comes to what you spend your money on. Okay. Some of you just insert the card or just sign the little keypad or whatever, and whatever the charge is, you just go with it. Okay. It's very important right now next to this eclipse to pay attention to your what you're doing regarding your money. Okay. Now, somebody also may be trying to come across or do some shady things when it comes to legal situations that you're dealing with right now. Okay. They are money greedy. So this could be a lawyer. This also could be a landlord or an apartment complex. This also could be a company, a finance company, not consumer, but the collections agency. Okay, somebody is not being upfront and honest about what they have on you regarding your information regarding your credit report. Wow. Okay. And they may not want to either take it off your credit, and you're going to have to do your own research here to gather your own evidence about maybe an old apartment is trying to say that you left that you didn't leave the apartment in good standing. Okay. And you failed to take pictures when you left an apartment. So that apartment complex is falsely going to put some things, added money onto your credit report regarding an apartment that you left. So it went into collections, right? And this is just an example. So they're not going to apologize or want to make you a great offer as a pay down for a settlement. Okay, you're going to have to do the research yourself and find out and get the correct information and put it on your credit report. Okay. If this is dealing with a court system or a legality, okay, this other person, whoever this Page of Pentacles could be, they're not trying to apologize. They do not or will not make you an offer if you're going to court, because they're money hungry, they're greedy, they're very deceiving. They have an obsession over money, and also they are a big liar. So if you're going to court with a landlord for a false eviction or something like that, you're going to have to take your information, baby. You're going to have to prove yourself up in court. Okay. Now, again, back to your mom real quick. Your mom may feel like she likes somebody, but it may be a fog or a veil tied to this moon, where that she may see more bad in a situation than good when it comes to somebody who likes your mom. Okay. But I feel that clarity, or that's going to clear up the more that we get, look at there, the more that we get past this eclipse. Okay. But I do see your mom, I don't want to call it a stalker, but your mom may have somebody who likes her. And this also could be you as a mother. Okay. But this person could be very obsessed over you or your mother. Okay. Now, if your mom and your dad is separating or going through some type of divorce, it may get kind of salty. There you go. Judification. What I tell you? I'm telling you, I'm picking it up. So whether it's resonating with you right now, this also could be not only your father, your mother, your sister and her husband, your brother and his wife, your child. It could be grown, right? And they married, and maybe they're separating or something like that. But like I said, a judge going before a court or a mediator. Okay. Judification here also is the Justice card twice. Let me put a clarifier on this sudden wealth, because somebody is going to be rewarded. Could be you. Okay. If you're coming in strong as the Page of Swords, with your information, with your clarity, with conviction, with your research, because whoever this King of Pentacles is next to the Devil, the Magician in reverse. Yeah, they're a manipulator. Okay, so you may need to do your own manipulation too, so that you can win your case, or that you, fight fire with fire is what I hear, so that you can come out on top with this judification. Okay, where the judge will file on your behalf as winning your case. Okay, because this King of Pentacles is very deceiving. Okay, and they're trying to get all the money that they can. They also could be lying on you or presenting lies. Okay, so a Magician in reverse is never good, right? So you're gonna have to fight fire with fire here. You're gonna have to create your own scenario about winning your case, or for you to have this sudden wealth. Give me one more on this sudden wealth. 8 of Swords, you've been thinking about this, over and over in your head. about taking somebody to court or somebody taking you to court. What is that? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you're very stressed about this. You're so much in your mind overthinking a situation. When I feel, okay, thank you, angels. Earth magic here, a wake-up call, valor. If you go in with the truth, with your research, with your paperwork, with your information, just watch how, thank you, angels, okay? Just watch how this turns in your favor. Because I feel like the Justice card here sees the wrongdoing that has been done to you, whether it's to you or on the behalf of a family member, your mom or your dad or something like that. Okay. I feel that the earth magic here is asking you to stop overthinking it. Believe in the miracle here. Come in with valor, and I feel that you're going to walk out with valor. Okay, this is a wake-up call, though. We have the Three of Swords. I feel that whatever this is for a lot of you, that could be illegal or legalities, some type of legal situation. I feel that for a while you may have been stuck about what to do, really going over it in your mind, right? Couldn't or don't have all of the resources or the money to fight this legal battle. I don't know who this reading is for, but, you know, the Magician in reverse. You feel or felt like you didn't have all the tools that you needed, especially the money. Okay, and then you started wavering in your faith, in your conviction, in your courage, in your willpower to really, Page of Swords, to learn what you need to learn and get the research and the paperwork and the stuff that you need to present. Okay, so I feel with the Three of Swords, with the Hermit in reverse, it may not, for some of you, go in your favor, but I really feel that it's a wake-up call for you to get out. Yep, see, there go the message. I feel that it's a wake-up call for you to get out of this situation. It seems like the fog or the veil is something that needs to drop down from your eyes for you to see. Something that you may be fighting for may not be for your best valor, for your best sudden wealth in the future. So whatever you're fighting for or trying to hold on to, it could be, again, I have a lot of things here about a home or a move. Yeah, you're not getting everything that you really are needing to get from the situation, but you're fighting for it. But it seems like the wake-up call that you're going to have is Three of Swords. Like, you know what? I don't even want it anymore. Because I'm feeling a sudden wealth of my future. And I'm having the energy and the desire and to need to be honest and have and exude the strength within me that I can press forward, that I don't need to keep trying to manipulate the situation to stay in it or to keep it. Whether it's a marriage or relationship, fighting for a house, or whatever the case may be. If you know what I'm talking about, then this is for your message, okay? So you got 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks, or within the next 7 months. That some of you may still be contemplating about moving, or whatever the case may be, or this fog will continue to dissipate for you, okay? Let's get one of these. So expect an email, a phone call, a letter. It almost hit the floor, but it didn't. Surrender to setting limits. And I feel that it's setting limits regarding to your own self and your situation. It's time to take a break from overthinking. Okay, take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And this is why I kept going over this card right here. Okay, you're overthinking a situation because of the earth magic, the fairies. The miracle here is to help you. Okay. And some of you may say, well, Vesta, I don't know where it's going to come from. This also could be Page of Swords. That is so many next to the Taurus card here. It's so many assistants through your government, all type of agencies that you can put applications in for rent that is past due, help for deposits, for moving, utility or past bills due to utilities. Okay. You just have to do the research as the Page of Swords. Go on your government website and you're going to start to see links. Click on that link. Let it take you to another link. And then bam, boom, there you go. Okay. So let's get out of the all up in the head. Take some time to surrender to play. And I know that's hard. Take yourself to a movie. Go get you a coffee. Go sit at the park. Go to a fall festival, take your kids, just get out of your mind for a moment to rejuvenate yourself. Because if you don't, with this new moon collective, okay, next to this eclipse, you're going to drive yourself bat wing, CRA, okay? All right, so surrender to setting limits. It's good to have boundaries and set limits. But you also don't want to overdo your limits because you want to keep room for maneuvering. Okay. So it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So somebody also, like I said, Page of Swords, the Devil card, the King of Pentacles here. Somebody may keep bothering you or may start to keep messaging you and you just tell them no. Maybe you went out with them and maybe you don't want to do it anymore. Okay. And maybe this person, as the Devil card, is not understanding the word no. So again, you may have to defend yourself. For some of you, please also watch your surroundings. We don't play that pop up over my house stuff. Okay. Click, clack. So make sure you protect yourself. I don't know. Especially around this eclipse, people start to kind of lose their mind. Okay. And I'm not talking about people who have a mental disorder. I'm talking about people who know what they're doing, but want to act possessive, act, uncontrollably and things like that. All right. So defensiveness is defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So if you're going to court, okay, don't come out the gate yip-yapping, cussing, fussing, doing all that. Stay calm, stay centered, and then once the person who is bringing you to court needing to prove the stuff against you, you then answer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay? Because the Page of Swords, it's not as bad as the Knight of Swords, but just don't be defensive. Okay? Just come off with your information correctly. State your case, because I really feel that this is about somebody's legal case that could be going on very soon, especially with this moon and this eclipse. It's time for it to be eclipsed out of your life. It's time for you to get done and over with it, okay, so that you can move on to better things. But I don't think you see it as a wake-up call. I think that you're really fighting for it because you're comfortable with it, or it's very good for your money. This is something that you can afford. But with the Page of Swords, some of you probably have already been doing a lot of research for other properties, or where you want to move, or traveling or stuff, something like that, right? So I just feel that you just need to be non-defensive right now. Have your paperwork and your information together, so when it's time for you to present a wake-up call toward somebody else, you got your stuff together. Okay. All right. I may or may not be back tomorrow to do a reading. I really doubt it, y'all. Okay. Even though it's a new moon, that's why I did your reading right now. I'm not going to do a reading on Tuesday, the eclipse. And I may even wait a day after the eclipse to come back on. So make sure you just go to my playlist, look at older videos from last year, the year before, the year before. Look in the title. Look for around the same date, you know, for something that I put in the title for eclipse or new moon, full moon, something to that effect. Okay. You can take a look at it. It's still going to give you information just like I'm giving you a reading today. And you'll probably get more information from that than probably the reading I put out a couple of days ago. Remember that it takes time for the readings to play out. So your answer is always to go back to the past when it comes to readings. Okay. And I think that's it. So y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all probably Thursday. Okay. Probably Wednesday, Thursday, probably Thursday. All right. Bye-bye.